guys, how you guys doing? We're finally doing a video. We're actually doing a brisket, ribs, chicken wings, and we're actually gonna prep this brisket right now. I'm gonna cut it. It's a USDA prime. It's about 14 pounds. We're gonna put it in the smoker around 6 o'clock. It should be ready roughly around, I'm gonna say 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's gonna be an overnight cook. This is actually for a client that I have. He wanted me to do his sister's birthday party, so we're gonna cook him up. We're gonna smoke him up some food, and let's see how it comes out. We'll catch you guys in a bit. So now I'm gonna start seasoning it. Sorry for the little delay, guys. Dealing with some family issues, but you know, stuff happens, and all we gotta do is keep moving forward. So remember, it's gonna be like a dry rub. I'm gonna be adding my blends. I'll let you guys know once it comes out good. Then I can give you guys the recipe for my blend. What it doesn't have is salt, which I like to add by myself. I like to use a lot of Himalayan salt, charcoal salt. Gives it a nice flavor, you know, for my palate. To each their own. You want to get in between all the crevies. Right here where all the magic's gonna happen with all the burnt ends. We'll see how that goes. A little bit. I'm gonna flip it. Left about a quarter of fat dug into it. You gotta be real careful with that. So you want to just cut a quarter off of it and a little bit here. And my phone's ringing, but we're not gonna answer because I'm in the middle of seasoning. And here we go. We're having little issues in the house, but you know what? By cooking, trying to cook, learn, and the things I've learned where I was at, you don't have to go. You go straight to the liquor store just for some little problems. Problems are gonna come every day of your life, and it's how you deal with them. You know. It really is. And I learned to deal with it. I'm learning to deal with it by not engaging with the argument. And not stooping to that level to just go and make it, thinking it's gonna make it better by drinking, which is not in my case. I honestly can't have just one beer. But that's looking pretty good. Now let's go with a little bit of some salt. That's kind of heavy for my little hand. Just gotta be real careful. Flip it again. It's gonna take a lot of seasoning too. It's a pretty big piece actually. I'm liking the point and the flat. It's really meaty. So. And we're gonna let it sit for a bit. And it's around 2 o'clock. This will go in around 4 actually. I was gonna say 6, but we'll throw it in around 4. We'll prep the Traeger and then see you in the next one. Next steps. Alright, so there you are. We're seasoned up, we're ready. I'm about to throw it in the grill. It's actually around 5:30 right now. I gotta get all the oil burnt off the new grill, and we'll see you in a bit. All right, so this is our new grill. This is our new Traeger. When you get it, it's gonna be a little bit oily. So what you gotta do is actually, we open it up, grab some pellets. I always buy Traeger brand, don't buy nothing else. And put some in there, nothing in. Not about that much right now. We'll close it up. We have it on smoke. And you hit on button. So what you gotta do, recommended to leave it open for right now. Just to see it. And here's a couple setups of my other grills right here. That's one of the buds. That's another bud right there. We got my Weber 32 incher. Got my other Traeger right here. Old trusty dusty. Done a lot of food on this one. We got my Vision Oklahoma, the Komodo one. This is the Oklahoma Joe. This is a monster. We got my griddle from Blackstone. And last but not least, we got Santa Maria. We're gonna be doing some wings on this later on. So, instead of we're gonna be watching a lot of videos, we're gonna be cooking a lot of stuff. So, hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Slow motion.
We got 91%, not 3 hours left.
100%, it's pretty fast.
Kid, I'm gonna need your help.
Smooth jazz.
Oh shit, stay with there.
Happy. Dad, you had to put it on record.
Who did?
You did.
Okay. All right, so now we're gonna take it to the grill. Grill should be at temperature. Let's go. We're at 245. It's running a little hot, but if the grill gets put in there, it'll be all right. Grab it. Look at that bad boy. Shee! Put it right here like that. We won't touch it for another like maybe 2 hours. We're not gonna touch it at all. See you guys in about 2 hours. Alright guys, so this is the track tip that's gonna go in next. I didn't show you guys the marinade, but it's a blender of mixes that I do. I will be explaining it later on in detail. It's just a vague video that we're doing. It's actually 320 right now. Oh, it's 320, so that's the time the tray tip's going in, and after that I throw that in. We're gonna throw in the ribs. We'll see how that goes, okay? So these are the ribs that we're gonna put in there. I also marinated these. Couldn't do the rub on it. Didn't show any of it just because actually 3:30. It's 3:30. I'm falling a little behind. So, like I said, later on I'll show you guys the description. Right now we gotta throw them on there. We'll just need the door open. We're running this at 264. Should get 265, but we'll be alright. down. Get some protective layer. Okay. Alright for now. Alright, so I don't know if people do this all the time. I'm gonna do it just because of the space and the time. We have enough time so we can let that cook slow. I got the brisket already right here. See how that's been since 6 o'clock p.m. last night, the night before. And here's a tri-tip. See how it goes. Let's see, I'm putting some good lighting on here real quick. Check it out. Getting some good bark. Pretty good. See how that goes. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, good morning. It's around 7 o'clock. It's been going on since 6. Last night I threw in the tri-tip. So this is a tri-tip biscuit. Let's see how it's coming out. Oh yeah, it's getting a close up on that. Look, nice little bark. So we're showing you this because we're about to wrap it up. You won't see it no more. Once I wrap it, it's gonna sit for another 4 or 5 hours. Tri-tip's gonna sit for about another hour. You see the ribs. Oh yeah, that's what you want. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap these. Once I wrap them, check them a couple more times, and they're off to the owner. Alright guys. Alright guys, so finally we finished the cook. We're actually going to deliver right now, which is all the way in South Central. It's about an hour and 24 minutes, but we got to do what we got to do, you know. Hopefully he likes it, and we'll see you once we get there. All right.
At the stop.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Geronimo. So Lester cooked the brisket for us, some ribs, last week, also with some wings. And I just want to say they were very tender, very juicy. And he also used his own recipe. And I also appreciate the delivery he did for us. Very delicious, very good once again. I recommend them.